Hello, hello, hello. This song's 5 minutes long. We're not waiting for that whole thing to play. Yes, 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 yes. Don't Not Entertainment. Thank you, Don't Not Entertainment. Really appreciate you. Oh, actually, no, I do need studio mode. Vampyr. Let's open the game. Okay, cool. Let's get out of studio mode. Wow! Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Take responsibility for your actions. I love vampires. I don't know. Look at the category. It kind of, Twitch kind of has a funny little thing that tells you what game your favorite streamer is playing. Why is my volume so high? Take me to a hospital. Rat blood is not as nourishing or tasty as human, but it will partially refill your blood bar. It's... I forgot which geometry dash was called. Okay. So I actually think I have quite a few characters to interact with. Yes, I have a number of characters to interact with. Quite a few. So I've got some people downstairs. Hint locked, hint locked. Alright. So I have that hint fully checked off. Oh, that's the docks. Okay. I was like, I know I have more hints than this. Those are fully checked off. Okay. Let's see.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions. Okay, I didn't think I had any hints for her. Okay. So there's someone unknown over here. Oh, they're having a heated discussion. Oh, that's... Anyway, hello, unknown.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Doctor?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansey's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals.
Rude. Very rude.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery.
Actually, let me make sure of something real quick, because I actually don't remember. Okay, cool. Back to it.
I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings...
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Why do you...
That's what they all say.
Surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Other people may say that's too
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what...
Fair enough.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd...
Dr. Swansey has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will...
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my...
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
Oh, whoops.
If you have a...
Doctor...
I know... There is no...
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
You know what? That's kind of a fair point.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about
Ooh,
this place.
that was a
Let's just
nice
say
knuckle
I'm
crack.
tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansey, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even
Debatable.
if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of...
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Hmm? New hint? Okay.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what
Neither of
exactly is
those
that
is
for you?
safety
I
currently.
served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon, and it has always come at a price. and personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad
I refuse
Nah,
to see
really?
this
Most people
industrial
do.
slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals...
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Investigate the citizens' actions? How, though?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Wait, did I get hit for him?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, I didn't think
Goodbye for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Analyze the citizens' actions.
I cannot enter.
Or, you know, I can enter.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Okay, I don't know who either of you are.
I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their family.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I'm...
Yes. Thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of...
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social status.
I don't know about that one. Anyone that says that,
Tell
no.
me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start.
He's rude to everyone.
That nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
Oh shit.
She charged you for a bed?
Oops.
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other...
Tell me, what do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you...
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just...
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How
I'm
painful.
so...
I'll let you get...
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Fair enough. Okay.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
So she's an asshole. He's depressed. Who's the other one that I needed? Who's the other nurse? Nurse Hawkins, right. Oh, there's a guy over there. Let's talk to him.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly...
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor.
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different.
Why do you have to watch?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly,
Yeah.
Why close the hospitals?
it was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest...
Are you afraid?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore.
An interesting point of view.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job.
Oh.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body.
Yeah. She must be very relieved.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe...
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the
Do you think you would enjoy
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse.
And quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death...
You're a wise man, Mr.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I'd like to think otherwise.
A pawnbroker?
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you?
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy.
Alright, let's see what he
Please
has
show
to
me what you
offer.
have to-
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
What does he have? Opium, okay. For only 15... For only 15 fucking coins? God damn! God damn, that's some cheap ass opium. That's some very cheap opium. Sure. Anyway, I need to talk to Nurse Hawkins. Hello, Miss Hawkins.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Personal questions, life in London.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Or not.
Good
Good e-
Also, I see that I'm reflected.
Goodbye, Nurse.
I could have sworn that I got a hint for her. Maybe it's a multi-step hint? I have these two men. I don't know. Maybe not men. Oops.
It's locked, all right.
Hmm. If I were a key, where would I be? Alright. Let's go into the backyard garden then. Because that seems to be the next side quest I can do. I love side quests. Big fan of side quests.
It's locked.
Backyard garden. Oh, over here. Oh, it's just back in the building. Okay. Well, it seems like I am, in fact.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Okay. Well. What a strange turn of events. Find the lost wallet in the garden. Photography in a wallet. Photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Bring back the wallet to its owner. But what if I want to explore this further? Let me go explore this further.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. I'm just exploring. Public notice. Prevent influenza. Spanish. Cover each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed or send for a doctor. To make a mask, take a piece of ordinary cheesecloth, 8 to 16 inches. Fold it to make it 8 by 8 inches. Next, fold this to make it 8 by 4 inches. The cord's about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose as shown in the picture. Issued by the LLC Board of Health.
It's locked.
Really have to go around and unlock it from the... Oh, I can't unlock it.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I
I have
found
some
your
good
wallet.
news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Fair enough.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She...
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to
That
keep
is
it
fair.
running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
That is also true. I never really understood the thing of like, oh, don't date your coworkers thing. I still don't.
Goodbye, Milton.
Like, yeah, of course, don't date your boss, but I don't see the reason not to date coworkers. Hello, Miss Hawkins. I'm going to pester you now about your little boyfriend. I love pestering people about shit that I really shouldn't know. Pester, 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 I go. Pester, 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 I go. Hospital. Oh, please go back home. Rip. Hello, Miss Hawkins. I'm gonna pester you now.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good day.
Pepper.
Sure, this is
I know you're
totally
very
not a
close to Milton
personal
Hooks.
question.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just for...
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the the risks.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we...
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by.
Reasonable.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, well, we did the little quest. We did the side quest. It took us half an hour, but we did it. Vent disease. Do not cough in public. Yeah, I'm on the second floor. Second floor.
I cannot enter.
Okay. Understood, Dr. Swansea. We go through here? No, that's a fake door. Anyway, all the way at the end. Do I have enough XP for anything? I feel like I might have a little bit. Or like enough for something. Increase your health, increase your stamina, increase your blood capacity. You. Okay. We have that. The following night.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Last file. Okay, this is one I haven't read. Archon Econs. Is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Econ as they prefer to call themselves. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I've seen a vampire move so quickly as almost as if he had vanished, just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly. But it is not a teleport or dematerialization, is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute, which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the most powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capability to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism. It has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since his smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood all around them. Oops. Inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, it could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. So we have a lore reason for the ooh, shiny! It's my vampire superpowers, obviously. Okay, let's go here. Upgrade a weapon.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Oh, rest in bed,
The
okay.
sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time
Anyway.
now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Answer the door. Keeps on giving me the investigation succeeded notification. Oh. Hello.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running?
That is not the dialogue option I
You
picked.
have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now,
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be...
perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow...
Enter the old morgue.
It's locked, all right.
The end of a narrow street. Okay. Oh, I see. Not really at the end of the narrow street. But that implies this is its own district. No, okay. I don't like the ambient sounds. Actually, they might not be ambient. They might actually be things that will try to kill me. Okay, back through, I guess. When looking for a citizen, don't forget your vampiric senses. I won't. I literally use them constantly. For everything.
It's locked.
Oh shit, is there things up here? Yeah. Figured there would be.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked, all right.
Bullet, bullet. All alcohol.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh yay, the basement. Go fuck yourself. What the fuck? I don't fuck with that. I actually don't fuck with that. I really don't fuck with that.
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Don't try me. Killings. I want to kill that scowl first. Of all the things, I would love to kill that scowl. Would love to kill that scowl. Okay, well, I guess it won't let me do it without going through a massive detour. John Doe. Could not come up with a better name. Could not come up with a better name than fucking John Doe.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Not really. I'm having you drink their blood. Analyze. Analyze. Yeah, I skipped over everything just to kill the scows. I'll admit it. Does that make me a bloodthirsty killer? Probably. Do I really care that much? No, not really. Oh, there's the last one for this thing. And you're dead now. Did I miss something up here? Oh, there's another scow. Oh, there's more scows. Oh, how gracious of the game to give me such a large amount of free XP. Don't mind if I do. Bash his head in. Scows don't really give much XP is the problem. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Alright, let's go. Down we go, down we go. Alright, I've gotta like go shimmy around. Shimmy around. A shimmy, shimmy, drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la. Oh. I can craft it here, can't I? Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. I will do that right away. As I mosey my happy ass along through here with my free XP. District status healthy. Good, good. You better be healthy. I swear to God. Anyway. Through here. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Is it upstairs? It's probably upstairs. Knowing this game, it's always upstairs. Oh, I think it's downstairs. Because I think the arrow was just telling me, nope, wrong area, dude. Where the freak? Where the freak? Oh, there she is. Unknown. Unknown? Well, I gotta talk to that person first. They're outside. Let me go outside. Let me head outside real quick. Yeah, I'll be right there, Miss Crane. I just gotta, like, go around and go outside to meet this new person. I have to meet this new person. They have a big ol' unknown on top of their head, and I can't stand for that. Oh, well, it won't let me talk to them. Okay, well... Fine.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find it?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been...
Good evening, miss.
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
How painful.
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Reads me like a book.
I'm not going to do that. I want to treat them out of the goodness of my heart. Fuck you. I'm not listening to your little stupid little tutorial. Fuck you. Dr. Edgar Swansea.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found her...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require...
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone...
Accepted. I'll see what kind of...
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have just a...
Then ask away.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a...
Since I'm the one working for you...
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here.
Where do we
To be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged.
Must I take a life?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skald, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vamp.
How do
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires...
Just for clarity.
A Skald
I
is easier to
love
eliminate,
skulls because it's free XP.
Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
We love Dr. Swansea. Warning letter. Pembroke Hospital, 25th of October. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Master Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arm if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise you to forbid him to perform such a hazardous experiment. Very respectfully, Dr. Waverly Ackroyd. Ooh, yeah, I figured that would give me some hints. Pembroke Hospital, 4th of August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it's not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Considering the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always sincerely, Rakesh Shidana, former doctor. I've got 2 hints just from snooping around. Oh, maybe 3. Okay, rare species of vampires. As a scholar and exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires, and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals, based on what we know and what we gather through time. For how many centuries did we consider that vampire was the vernacular term for what we had learned to call econ? Until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia and Volkhouds were a lupine type of vampire. We considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it is not true. What about the rest? What about the Rikasha from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi or the Puchen of southern Chile? And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories of bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James's Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod, the mythical figure of the restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British econs as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed among the mortals and immortals? That one's me. I tell you, my brothers, we never can be too sure of what we could find, if only we could forget for a few moments what we're supposed to already know. From Unveiling the Light by Usher Taltree, Primate of St. Paul. Okay, cool. So we've got a couple things from that. So I have...
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news?
Have you heard of any underhand...
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Actually, wait. Let me double
Good
check.
evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Doctor...
Do you need any medical assistance?
Come on, don't be...
Goodbye, Doctor.
Alright. So we've got... L-bot. Strickland. Strickland's are the one that we need. Where is Strickland this time? There he is.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you.
Have you heard any talk of blackmail?
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old Miss...
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory.
With the influenza and all that's going on,
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first.
So you believe it's just a question of...
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Well, so what about your past?
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently.
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him.
Yeah, sure.
Goodbye, Dr.
Sure, buddy.
As for me.
Okay, I want to talk to... who else is next? Alright, he's in the backyard, isn't he? Yes, he's in the backyard. Let's go to him. Rakesh. Oh, wait. Shiny. Shiny.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's
Okay,
locked.
I got that one. Okay. Fucking hell, I keep on getting letters. Birmingham, 27th of October. Hello, sis. How are things in the big city? Here in Brum, things are not so good. It seems the flu is here again, and we have many new cases of infection in the neighborhood. Do you remember Miss Scheller, the old drinking hag from the 3rd floor? She passed away 2 days ago, and her flat is already occupied again. Geez, you would have to pay me a huge amount of money to go sleep in the bed in which a woman died of the flu just a few hours ago. Sorry to not take time to quickly answer your last letter. Between taking care of the little Paul, Mum, Dad, and my job at the factory, I rarely find time to write to my favorite sister. By the way, my son says hello to his Auntie Pippa. You should see the little bugger, already driving me mad. Mom says you bring back some of those marvelous cakes the next time you come back home. In your last letter, you told me you thought about quitting your job at the Pembroke Hospital. I have to tell you, Pip, you better think twice. There are always jobs at the factory, but wages are shit. And it's as boring as a day without a shag. Oh, I have a new fiancé, and no, I'm no slut, you moral bitch, you. But if you really want to quit and do something more useful than counting the dead every morning, maybe you better stay in London and join that band you told me about. The Guard or Priven, something like that? Never heard of them, but they are, like you said, some sort of civil militias trying to make a difference. And then maybe it's a good choice for you. Just be sure to let the others go in front. That's how my poor Billy got killed in France, by leading too many patrols. Bloody war. Anyway, come back as soon as you can, and give me all the good news before that. I am your affectionate sister, Lucy, Paul, Mum, and Dad. So we have hints for Pippa. Let's go to Rakesh first.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People...
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being...
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that?
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do...
It is an unbelievable...
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer...
Real.
Have you heard of someone...
Pardon me, sir, but I have no...
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Where is she? Beatrice, Milton, Harvey. There she is.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Am I supposed to follow him when he's... I forget.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want...
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in...
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
What steps are you
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your...
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science...
Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alrighty. Oh, about the use of garlic and wind steaks. Dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to a very important point. The use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly, garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon I hope to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition. But that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more and nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you will have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampire, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. It is as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged vulp flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent econ fall down and beg for mercy when stuck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. But the truth remains, nevertheless, vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and woods. From Facing the Shadows, How and Why, but by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. That's kind of funny. Just like, guys, that's not what the garlic's for. Stop trying to use it. It's not effective. Stop. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means if, like, it's better to mesmerize them then, or what? I don't know. But, do I have enough for fatigue? No, I don't.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
No. Anyway, let's upgrade ourselves, shall we? 200 healing, 150% damage. Spend points. Well, 8 required for that. And I don't have enough for that. But I do have enough for this. Alright. Major district events. Every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical health threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Hooray! Alright. That is going to be the end of stream. I had a lot of fun, as I always do when I play that game. I love Vampyr. Anyway. Without further ado, I will see you all next